Good morning. We are continuing to work on vowel teams today. You know that we've been working on the EA vowel team, and we know that EA makes 3 different sounds. Last week we worked on EA making the long E sound, as in the word eat. Liz likes to eat. Today we're going to continue with EA, but we'll be working on words where EA makes the short E sound, as in bread. We also know that EA makes a 3rd sound, which is the long A. That's the one that we will work on next. But again, today we're working on the short E sound, as in bread. The way that we'll know we're successful today is that we will read a passage that contains words that use EA as a long E sound and a short E sound. We'll be recording ourselves using something called Flipgrid. You will be learning how to use that today, so you'll know you're successful when you've been able to read the passage, record yourself, and submit that recording to me.
So the first step in the process, we're going to learn how to use Flipgrid. So if you all look at your Chromebooks, I've already added everybody to my Flipgrid. I'm going to put it up here on the board so you can see. I'm going to walk around for a second and make sure everybody gets on. If you have trouble, let me know.
It's kicked me off the internet, so I may need to look on it.
Does everybody have Flipgrid up on their screen?
Yes.
Good deal. So you should see this on your screen. We're going to click on this first box, and what we're going to do first is we're going to use this technology and create our first Flipgrid. We're going to click on this bottom box that says say hello. Click on say hello on Flipgrid. Does everybody see say hello? Wave at me if you see say hello. Looks like everybody's gotten on. Great. All right, so you're going to say hello. Keep scrolling down your page until you see. You're going to click on it. And then it'll start recording. There we go. I hear somebody's gotten onto it. Click on say hello. Where's my thing?
Can I just look on it?
Yeah. I can't see the screen here. It's only up there.
Oh,
I can't
what
see it.
happens?
Oh, look, everyone's already submitted their say hello. So you're going to click on say hello, and you should see your screen come up with your picture. And you can move around. I want y'all to say hello. Hit the record button. It's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and say hello to your screen. Once you've said hello, you can click the next button, which is a green arrow at the bottom of the screen.
Hello.
Look at that.
No, but it's not still because you just showed you.
Thank you for letting me share with you. It's kicking me off the Wi-Fi.
I'll have to remember that. All right. Did anybody have any trouble clicking and saying hello? All right. Now I want you to pair up with your table buddy, your shoulder buddy, and record each other saying hello. Let's wave. You can act it out. What would you do if you said hello to somebody? Would you shake their hand? Not now. You won't.
Okay.
Bump elbows. All right. Has everybody recorded a video? Raise your hand if you had any trouble. Okay. Everybody's got a video recorded. Hit next. It'll show you what you recorded. If you like it, hit next. I can't remember. We'll walk around and see what's next. Check it out. Very nice. So once you've hit next, it's going to submit it to me. We can look at the bottom of my screen and see that some people have submitted some hellos. Has anybody had any trouble? Does anybody need any help submitting their? Look, here's some of our students who submitted some hellos. All right, everybody good with that? Okay, we're going to use this off and on through today's lesson. So keep your computer right there. We're gonna move on.
So let's review some words that have the long E spelled EA. So what I want you to do is look at this list and let's read together the ones that have a box around them. All right, so this would be eat, easy, leaf, feast, reach, please, and reach. Again, good. All right, guys, so that's a review of what we have already covered with the long E sound. So we looked at this earlier. Again, so I want us to focus on like what was mentioned earlier, that in this sentence at the bottom that goes along with our picture, there is an EA word that has a short E sound, which again is our focus for today. And that word is bread. So bread is an example of an EA sound that has the short E sound. So again, let's look at this sentence. It says, Liz likes to eat bread and steak. So we're not gonna worry about steak right now. That sound there, that's what's coming up. But we know eat, and this is just an example of a word with EA that is a short E sound, bread. Everybody repeat bread. Bread. Okay, good job. All right, so let's look at some more words that have a short E sound spelled EA. So on this list, I want you to look at the words that I have underlined, and let's read those words together. Already, instead, breath, feather, leather, and pear. All right, now on this word breath, how many of you were tempted to say breathe, or you kind of had to stop and think about, oh, I don't know which one that is. Okay, does anybody know how we would spell this if it was breathe instead of breath? Ooh, yes, Amy.
Ooh,
yes, Amy.
You would put an E at the
Right.
end.
So that's the difference. Yeah, the E, and if you'll think that a lot of times when an E is at the end, it makes the vowel, it makes a long sound. So that could be something that can kind of help you with that. But this word is breath without the E. But I know sometimes we have to stop and really think about that because that can be a little tricky. All right, and I want us to look at the two sentences that I have starred. I want us to look at, would anybody like to volunteer to read this sentence for us? Okay, Destiny?
This bread is a real treat.
Oh, very good, because notice we've got short E, but right here they threw in two review words, that long E sound. Good job. All right, what about this sentence at the bottom? Who wants to take a stab at that one? All right, Teresa?
Please get ready.
Yes, and again, long E, but good job right here on ready. All right, good job, guys.
Look right at this word, it's bread. Who can come up with a rhyming word for bread? Amy?
Dead.
Good. Ooh, good one. Go ahead.
Red, the color
Red,
red.
yeah.
Okay, lead, as in
Lead,
lead in
good.
your pencil. Lead. Anybody else?
Oh, read, like read a book.
Good. Two different red.
So let's listen now for the EA sounds, okay? If you hear the long E sound, I want you to stand up. All right? Just moving just a little bit. If you hear the short E sound, I want you to put your hands on your head. Okay, so the first word is steak. Say it with me.
Steak.
Steak, good. So is that a short or long? Good job. Good job, guys. Okay, next. What about sneak? Sneak. Good job. All right, sit back down. Let's do the word great. Say great.
Great.
Is that long E or short E? Good job. All right, what about leather? Say leather.
Leather.
Awesome. What about the word near? Say near.
Near.
Good job. All right, next is the word tread.
Tread.
Good. Sneak, y'all. Good job.
Excellent. All right, here's where you're going to use Flipgrid again. So make sure that your computer doesn't fall asleep, wake it up, and you're looking back for that green plus sign. What I want you to do at this point, I'm going to give you a sentence. And I want you to use that sentence and click the green plus sign, and I want you and your partner to read the sentence to me, okay? I don't care if you read it 2 times, 3 times. If you get stuck on a word, you just keep reading. Back up, use your partner to help you figure out the sounds of the word. Back it up and redo it. So if you make a mistake, you just keep right on going, because mistakes mean that we're learning, that we're trying. So here's your sentence. I'm gonna pop it up here. So I want you to look at the sentence on the board. Flip it around. Look at the sentence on the board. Thumbs up if everybody can see it and read the words. Now, so what I want you to do, read it to yourself real quick in your head. Now I want you to turn to your partner. Ask them if they're ready. Okay, when you and your partner are ready, click the green plus sign, start and read that sentence off the board. I'm gonna move out of the way. Remember, read it as many times as you want. You can read it together, you can take turns. You've got 2 minutes to get that recording done. So you ready?
Okay.
Set, go.
At the beach,
the
we
beach.
picked up seashells.
Excellent job. Now what I want you to do, make sure that you hit submit it so that we get it from you. So hit submit, put it on, and then I want you to be ready to read a story to me.
At the beach.
So once you hit submit, then just slide your Chromebook or your computer off to the side, and now we're gonna read a longer piece of text.
Okay. And then next.
Okay, so the story we're going to read is called A Funny Snack. Okay, I want everyone to read with me. Everybody ready? Okay. I
came home from school
And what you want to do now is you want to record yourself reading, partner reading on your Flipgrid, your paragraph or your story, and submit it to your account. Okay, so with your partner, I need you to record what you're gonna do. So Destiny, can you tell me what your assignment is?
We're gonna record with our partner the reading and we're gonna submit it.
Okay, what reading are you gonna do?
The paragraph we just read.
Your funny snack, yes. Okay? All right, any questions? No. Okay, so, in closing, how would we go ahead and differentiate that?
Different levels of text,
Yep.
different levels of vowel words and vowel combinations.
If they're struggling, maybe go back to what we know they do know to give them a little bit of confidence, and then step back into and kind of go back over what we had done together, because maybe they just didn't quite catch what we did together, maybe one-on-one or in a small group, then they could get that small, that short E sound.
So I know our example of using this Flipgrid was a phonics lesson, which was really, I mean, a good way, I think, is an introduction for all of us. But if we think about it, and as I was thinking about it when we talked about this, using Flipgrid this way, which was new to me and I thought it was a really cool way to integrate technology into the classroom, I was driving and I was thinking, I'm like, oh, that would be a cool way with standards-based report cards in kindergarten. Wow, could students record each other doing cards? Even because if it's so hard to get all of that annotated and recorded. And I know we hate to take things home, but sometimes it might be easier to record if they record each other on a Flipgrid. I thought that could be a good way to integrate. And then I thought, oh, all of this inverted curriculum that we're thinking about, how could we incorporate that? So, and then math problems, and then discussing how that is. And then we just came from this COVID, I don't want to call it experience.
Pandemic.
This COVID pandemic experience of being thrust into teaching from home. How could have this helped us with the children that might not have had the technology or the ability to do things in writing or not having printers, but they could have done Flipgrid and they could have orally told us things.